Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! I pray that you are having a most amazing Thanksgiving. Listen, I have a goodie for you today, and it is literally just going to be an amazing word of encouragement as you are celebrating in all the wonderful goodness of the Lord. We are going to continue with our prayers for your business in the vision series. And so this one is all about executing the vision, writing the vision, and executing the vision. Okay. And so this is going to be a short one, but really an impactful one that you can take with you as we continue on this vision series. So get ready to be encouraged. What's up, leader? Welcome to the Gifted Entrepreneur Show, the dopest podcast on the planet that explores the world of Christian entrepreneurship and reveals secrets to unlocking your unique codes to create generational wealth. I'm your host, LaDondra Hervey, wife, mom, award-winning author, and Christian business coach who's excited to take you on a transformational journey of taking bold steps to unlock your unique gifts and pursue your entrepreneurial dreams with unwavering faith. Buckle up. It's time to make your dreams of creating generational wealth a reality. What you eat today? I'm just coming right on in and I'm getting to the big question. What did you eat today? I know it was good. Who cooked? Did you cook? Was it granny, your mama, your auntie? Who cooked? I didn't. I didn't cook. I decided that I think I'm a cook when I get 50. So right now, that means I got about 10 years. That sounds good. Yeah. So, but you know what? Because here's the deal. Here's the deal about that. I think my mama and my granny and my Aunt Lisa, they already got it. And it'd be bomb. So I'm like, why I need to cook? So what I'm going to do is I got 10 years to keep studying all the wonderful things that they do. So then when it's my turn, then I'll be ready. That's the master plan. And so y'all, I hope that y'all are having a most amazing Thanksgiving and you are eating good. You not letting food master you though, but you eating really good and not like that coma eating to where you can't do nothing else. Like you remember tomorrow's still coming and you don't need you don't need your belly all messed up. Okay? All right. Listen, I'm not gonna hold you long. I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you for this prayers for your business in the vision series. In this particular prayers for your business, we're going to be talking about how to write the vision and how to really execute upon that vision. And you guys, I'm really excited about that because I'm going to be coming to you from Habakkuk 2. And we're going to really talk about all the things related to vision. And I'm going to share some really simple ways that you can literally write that vision. And along the way, then we're going to tap in with some practicalities on how to execute on that. So let's get into it. Okay. All right. So Habakkuk 2 and 2, that's where I want to start from. It says, "Then the Lord said to me, write the answer plainly on tablets so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. The vision is for a future time. It describes the end and will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not delay." Y'all, that is from the NLT translation. I want to read another one, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I want you to do just this first one in Habakkuk 2:2. This interpretation say from NIV, write down the revelation and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it. And one more interpretation, the King James Version, it says, write the vision and make it plain enough for a runner to run with it. And you guys, it and carry the correct message. Y'all, this is so good. This is so good. I gave you different interpretations. Write the answer. Write my answer. Write my answer. So when we think about the vision, it's God's answer to the thing that it's his revealed answer to the very thing that we were born to do. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. I love this one. Write down the revelation. It's the thing that I have revealed to your mind, your heart, your soul, that I assigned to you, that I want you to accomplish here on earth. Make it plain. That's the key part. So don't only just write it down. He said, and make it plain on tablets so that a herald may run with it. Y'all, boy, stop playing. Okay. There's so much juiciness. Not only are we writing it, so we're going to talk about how to write it. We're going to also talk about how to make it plain. And then I love that it says, so that a herald may run with it. So that a runner may run with it. Cool part about that is, y'all, this podcast is all about unlocking the codes to create generational wealth using your God-given gifts. And we're all about that legacy and transferring the wisdom down from generation to generation. So if we have written the vision down, so God's revealed plan down so plain that our children can pick it up and take off running with it. You better speak. You better speak. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And so whoever is connected to our vision, you might not have children, your nieces, your team member, whoever next in line, your spouse, so that they can pick it up and take off running with it. Boy, you better speak. Woo! That's some good stuff. So y'all, I geek out, right, with Dr. Miles Monroe, because that's what I do. He is, just an amazing teacher. And I love that we get to capitalize off of his wisdom that took him over 30 years and some of the things that he teach to get a revelation on, and we get to get it and take it and learn it in weeks and months and years. You know what? The really cool thing about this though, sometimes you think you know a thing and you try to take off too fast and with it, he teaches so plain and he teaches so good that you're like, oh yeah, I got that. And you think, oh, okay, let me take off running. Don't do that. Let it sink in. Let it really penetrate your heart and mind, your body, your spirit, until you're truly able to walk in it and fully manifest the glory of God in it. Where you see it in your work, you see it showing up in how you're being and how you're serving and all of that. So that's why I'm consistently studying. There's sometimes I'm like right now I'm listening to a one message every day. Like I'm like, and it's only like a 30-minute message, but I'm like, you know what? That message is so rich that I'm like, I'm not finna act like I got this. I'm gonna keep on letting it be revealed and revealed and revealed until I can embody what is being revealed, and it will show up in the way that I am producing and serving in the kingdom. Yeah. So back to the message at hand. I was listening to this one and he's got it like how to write the vision. And so I'm going to just share just some simple principles, and I want you to write these down. These is directly from the teacher himself. And I'm reflecting back and I'm giving you my reflection on it as we go, because I want us to learn as we go, because this is some good stuff, right? So how to write your vision. Number one, you want to make it very clear and simple. Write that down. Write it. It needs to be very clear and simple. And so how you want to do that is the best practice is, and I love this, is you want to sit and get in a really quiet place that doesn't have all the distractions, because our environments are so saturated with noise. There's the TV. There's even, you know what? The crazy part about it is you think just noise, but the noise of how the house is and we haven't done the laundry, or the noise of what you need to do in the next 30 minutes. So the noise, guys, here's what I want you to do. I want you to get into a quiet place where there's no distraction, and in an environment where there's no distraction. So wherever that is, if it's in your closet, if you need to rent you a hotel, whatever that looks like, the investment of time and really doing this is going to be so important. And even if you already have a vision, I want you to just create this time, to use this time to go back and revisit the vision and make sure that it follows these principles. Is it clear and is it simple? Okay. And so that's the very first thing. I want you to make sure that it's really clear and it's really simple. It's not all these fluffy words and all these, you sounding smart on in it, and it's making you like, they don't try to be smart. Be clear. That's the goal right there. Is don't try to be smart, just be clear about what God is revealing to you. Open up a boutique serving underprivileged youth. That's the vision. It's clear. Write it down. Next step. I want you to write all of your desires on paper. Think of everything that you desire to do before you die. Everything. Because remember, it is God who gives us the desires of our heart. And he says, I will give you that. And so your vision is your deepest desire to change a situation in the world. And so when whatever that desire is, like for me, it really is to really help people to unlock the codes to create generational wealth using their God-given gifts. I cannot express this enough. I hate seeing people not walking in the fullness of their God-given gifts. I just want to go and like hug them and help them at the same time. Like, let me give you a big old hug and let me talk to you and tell you how amazing you are and what an amazing masterpiece you are. And let me help you to tap into this vision that God, like your vision is going to ignite me, because I know that when you're in position, then I get to benefit from, and my kids get to benefit, and my kids' kids get to benefit from the amazing things that you are doing and that God has put on the inside of you. So let me help you to unlock that amazingness. That's a desire that God has put in my heart. So under that, and so that's the vision. I'll just do real clear. I would write that. That would be step one. But then step two, writing down all the desires underneath that. I desire to have the families in prison to unlock their vision and to start creating a plan while they're already there. I have a desire to open up a association. I desire to, and just keep going. I desire to help 100 families to create a $1 million businesses. I desire to, and just keep going. Just let all of them desires just flood the place, right? And then once you do that, I want you to, and also think about this too before I go on. Some of your desires, did you hear that strong language? I wanted to touch it back, that I said I hate, right? I really do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I hate to not see people walk in their God-given gifts. That's that. So wherever makes you angry is really an indication of what you were born to do. It's a desire that is trying to come forth through you and to bring back order to God's original intentions here on earth. That is a desire, and you will be able to do your desire is that you're trying to manifest God's glory in that area, and to bring back his character, his nature, again, his original, to reflect his character, nature, his intentions, his mind, and all of that, and bring back order to that particular situation, whether it's poverty, whether it's your personal development, whether it's in the rap game, whatever. And you know what? The cool part about it, there's this one guy I've been listening to. His name is D1. I like D1. Regardless of what others are feeling, it's crazy because he's coming into the rap game where it's like all these rappers who's been glorifying like money and crime and like all this stuff. He's amongst all of this, but he's coming through and talking about the kingdom. There's no cuss words. He's talking real clean. He's rhyming real clean. He's a Harvard professor. He serves the youth. And he's coming around amongst all of these well known rappers and speaking about the kingdom of heaven and calling them out about how, in a loving way, about how they can use their music in a better way to really help the youth and the community to rise up instead of glorifying all of this stuff. And you can tell that it irritates the heck out of him. And so his desire is to bring back order to the music in the rap culture and bring forth conscious kingdom music that really educates and reveals the glory of God. Y'all, oh, that's powerful, right? Okay, so you got that. Number one, clear, write the vision. It needs to be clear and simple. Number two, write down all of your desires on paper. Number three, write those desires so then go back now and you want to write those desires into a concise, simplified statement. Okay? Go write them down in a concise, simplified statement. So you just go back and it's like, so this is what I offer my generation. That's how you just want to put it in one sentence. And so that simplified statement, it should summarize your entire work that you want from that desire in one sentence. And that one sentence should summarize, this is what I want to offer my generation. And so, like, if it is, you went to talking about all this stuff about, you want to help 100 families to create $1 million, and you were real wordy with that, like, put it in an action statement. You put it in an action statement and be like, I want to help 100 families to create $1 million by teaching them kingdom principles for business. There you go. And then that's your vision. That's your vision. And then it helps to influence and inform everything else that you do from there. And so if you're trying to go in partnership with somebody and it's not fitting in that one simplified statement, but from that desire, then you be like, hey, like, that's not a fit. Thank you for the offer, but it's not a fit for what we're trying to accomplish. And you're done. And you can let your yeses be yes and your nos be no. Simple, right? Yes. Okay, number 4, you want to communicate that simple sentence, okay? And so you want to communicate that simple sentence by literally like putting it out on, you just write it out like on a manifestation statement, like, and you can hang it up on your wall or on your, you're going to hear me turn the page, or in your computer screen, do it all, and your screensaver, all the things, right? And then next, you want to make a plan to fulfill that vision. So what you've written out them desires, you have them in the action statement. So now make a complete plan to fulfill that vision. And this plan, this should take you some time. This should take you some time. And if you need help with this, hire us as your coach and we can help you to come up with an implementation plan that will literally lead you back to your vision. And literally, in how we work with our clients, we literally help you to do that by collapsing decades into years, and years into months. And it's really cool. So make a plan to fulfill that, and then have the grace to go back. This is your next one. I don't even know what number we on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're on number 6 right now. And you want to go back. You want to keep it to where now it's written down, it's plain. Now create space to go back and revisit and revise your vision, to check and see if it's on course. See if there's things that's been distracting you. So because many of you may have already written one, but are you on track? And I covered a whole podcast about that, and reconnecting to your vision. So if you need that, go back to that one and listen to that one, and this will help you to know if you need to, where you need to revise and readjust. And I love that Dr. Miles Monroe, he talks about that the greatest enemy of progress is the right versus good. And so, we can actually, Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me go back. The that which that one is one. So, doing good things versus right things. So, good things is, yeah, that was good, but right, is it in right alignment with the original vision and intention that God had put on your heart? And so, it literally talks about you were born to find out what is right for you. Everything else is either good or bad, right? And so, just because it's good doesn't mean it's right. I want you to think about that when you're making revisions and you're looking at that, and you got to really look at that and be like, you know what? Was that of me? Was that a worldly expectation? Was that in fear because that was the trends in the market? Like, what was that? And so you get to say, okay, is that right for me? Because if it's not right for you, if it's right for you, it's good. If it's not right for you, it's bad. It's not conducive to your growth, and you don't want to let it in. And so the greatest thing, and when you do this kind of work, you really come to the point to where you are growing at the level of the vision that God has placed in your heart. And I wanted to say one more thing. I love this quote that he has here. He says that the greatest enemy of your progress right now is your last success. I think we're done. Y'all, that's so good. The greatest enemy of your right now is your last success. Of your progress. The greatest enemy of your progress is right now is your last success. Man, if you've been in a place of stagnation and you've been wondering like why my vision haven't been progressing, maybe you've caught up in your last success. And that last success, you're either grieving over how you can make that a reality again, or you've gotten complacent and comfortable with where you are, and that last success is not, you've gotten caught there, and you're not creating space to grow into the next phase of the vision that God has placed in your heart. And if you find yourself here, I really want you to go back and do the work and look at that plan, that look at the original vision that you put down. Look at those desires that you brain dumped, or you just dumped it. And then look at the action statements that supported those. Then go back and then look at the plan and say, you know what, am I still on track, or am I caught up on my last success? Because if you're caught up on your last success, you're caught up in the ego, and you're not in a servant. You've moved from being in a servant heart to really just glorifying your last success. And so you want to get back to a place to where you're like, you know what, I am a public servant. I'm here to serve the public. What's the next phase, and what's the next level? Where do I need to revise, readjust, and to get to the next level of the vision that God has put in my heart? So as we wrap this one up, I want you to ask yourself, when you look at your vision, is the revelation clear? Have you written it down? Not in your head, not in your head. So first and foremost, have I written down the revelation that God has given me? Did I make it clear? And is it clear enough? The second lens that I take this question through, is it clear enough that a runner can take it and run with it, and that my kids can take it and run off to the next level? My team members can take it and run with it to the next and take it to the next level. Those who I collaborate with, is it clear enough that they can take it and run with it to the next level? Is it that clear? Is it that clear? Is it that plain? If not, keep working at it, and keep working at it until it is. Because when it is, and that doesn't give you permission to not take actions, but it does call you up higher to keep doing the work until it's clear enough. And when it's clear enough, you will be able to make your yeses yes and your no's no's, and it's going to really impact the way you bring forth success in here in the marketplace, and make the greatest impact that you've been called to make. Y'all, I'm going to get ready to wrap this up. This was not supposed to be a long one. If you have not went ahead and joined us for the VIP Gifted Place workshop, definitely do that. The holiday offer, it's a 4-hour workshop. And you're going to get to take an assessment to really evaluate your gifts. You also it's going to evaluate your personality proclivities, and what make you click and tick and not tick. Really help you to evaluate your passions, and what are your intrinsic motivations, and really wrap that up into a business. And I'm going to take it deeper. So that's the assessment. In the workshop, I'm going to take it deeper to really help you to understand how to apply those results into creating a monetizable business, and how it influences your message, your brand positioning, and your offers, and your leadership, and how you lead your team, and the message that you're putting out to the world at large. And y'all, this is going to be gold. For everything that I'm offering, I'm only offering this at $97. That is a ridiculous price, and I'm not even going to exaggerate on that. That's crazy for the value that you're about to get in this workshop. So I am going to be increasing the price sometime. I don't know if I'm going to do it before Christmas or if I'm going to do it after Christmas, but that price is going to increase. And so, you want to go ahead and jump in before I do that, because this is you, and so you can get it at the highest. At the lowest price, it's going to be at the highest value. Period. Even if I put this at $300 or more, you're still getting a ridiculous value for what I'm going to be offering. The link to join me in that VIP workshop, it's going to be in the bio. And listen here, don't let it be an excuse that you can't show up live, because don't let that be an excuse. Don't let that be an excuse, because we make excuses and we talk ourselves out of things that we really need to be tapping into at a deeper level to take us to the next level of unlocking those codes to create that generational wealth. Know that if you do make that investment, there will be a replay available, and that replay is going to be necessary, because I'm going to be covering some deep stuff, and you're going to need to listen to the replay regardless. So it doesn't matter if we're in different time zones or whatever the case is. Don't let that be an excuse for you to show up for your next level of success. All right, friends, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving. I'm about to go and enjoy the rest of my day. I love you all. Chat at you later. Did that episode feel juicy or what? If so, please do me a favor and take 30 seconds to write a review. Your review helps us to spread the mission of creating generational wealth around the world. And if you tag me on IG stories, I'll be sure to reshare the love. And don't forget to join our Kingdom Collaborators Network, where we're coming together to intentionally collaborate to grow our business. Until next time, remember, for with Christ, nothing is impossible.